welcome back. We are out bush again this time. This lovely location. We're out on the creek today. Going to do a little bit of panning initially. Might see if we can get the high bank route. But I'm here for 2 days, so hopefully we'll get the 45 out and get onto a bit of gold with that. But anyway guys, first off, got a nice little section of the creek here. I'm going to give it a bit of a test. The part we're going to test is just along here, but not this bit specifically, but you can see it comes around the corner here. It's got this nice inside bend coming around. What I'm going to test is sort of where it tucks in away here. Got a lot of large rocks dropping out. So hopefully we might be able to get something out of here. And also, I'm actually down here with the two brothers prospecting. So yeah, we've caught up with them guys again after last great weekend last week. So yeah, hopefully they're getting onto a bit. I have seen a nice piece in, I think it was Andy's pan. So it looked pretty good. So anyway guys, I'm gonna have a bit of a dig here. Hopefully get some gold of my own. Way down some hard material. It's quite hard packed down there. It's on the inside bend, so hopefully it might have a little bit of gold in it. I've got a fair bit in the basket, so I'll classify that out and see what we got. But yeah, it's not a bad little spot. I've sort of moved up a fraction. I was going to do just here in front, but I moved back a bit. So I've sort of just been in around that corner there. Got some large rocks here, so you never know. Might be able to roll them out of the way and see what's under those guys. That wasn't fabulous. Had like one little nano dot in it, so not great at all. Might try maybe just moving a couple of these big rocks just in front. So we've got all these big rocks just sort of piled and stopped here, so maybe we'll roll one of those guys out of the way and see what's underneath. You never know, something might have got trapped even in behind those bulrushes there, so we might give that a little bit of a play and see what we can come up with there. Hopefully something better than the last one. Sort of gone around the rock a bit. There's not a lot of gravel sort of directly there. I was actually thinking if I can pop that next rock, I might open that whole area up. So I'll pan this off because I went and sort of got the gravel around it, see how that goes. But yeah, the goal, to move that rock. Not a lot of happiness enjoying that pan, so I'm not going to give up on it yet because I haven't got to the spot I wanted to. So I'm going to give it one more go, move this rock, and hopefully that's got something under it. Righto, so I popped that rock and I popped another rock under it. And this time I got a flake. It's not huge, but it's a lot bigger than the last one. So I think I'm starting to head in the right direction now. So I'll keep going on this little hole and see what I get out. But I'll show you a little flake first. Yeah, so there he is in the center of the screen there. So yeah, not a bad little piece. So the gold's getting bigger. So hopefully I'll dig this one out and we might get a nice little picker. Well guys, no luck. I've done 2 more pans. It's still going down. It's getting deeper, but it's only been that one flake of gold really. And I don't know. I think it's time to find another spot because this one just ain't doing it for me. So bit of a shame. You'd think under those big rocks behind the bulrushes there, you'd be able to get onto a bit, but not this time. Anyway, we'll look for another spot and we'll give that a bit of a test. Ultimately, I do want to find somewhere to high bank, but the creek is so hard to get to. It's got all these bushes everywhere. And gauze, I think you call it, gauze bush, and you can't get near the creek, so bit of a pain. Need a bit of a fuel reduction burn to go through. Burn around a bit, so anyway, I'll keep on hunting. That's all we can do. Well, as you can see, I'm not panning anymore. I've got the 45 out. Yeah, my back can't take too much panning. I played my first game of footy yesterday, and yeah, feeling it, a little bit sore. So thought, oh, we'll get the 45 out. And yeah, we went for a little drive from where we were. Down this little ridge line with some nice reef workings, lots of quartz. So put the Sadie coil on, we'll give that a crack and see if we just can't find ourselves a little bit of gold. Alrighty guys, I had a signal, lost the signal, couldn't find the signal. Got Dennis to run over it with his 5,000, couldn't find it. We've got Steve here, he's got 6,000, went over it, couldn't find it. So we're thinking it wasn't a signal. So, but the one I got down here, if I can find my detector again, there it is, I believe is a signal. So, well, it's loud, so. Ooh. A bit of a wander down the hill. But I thought, the sun's actually going down, so we really need to probably head off soon. So I thought we better film something because yeah, it's pretty void of signals around here. Dennis got a couple of lead shots, but that's about it. Anyway guys, let's find out what this one is. Alrighty guys, so you can hear that one. Doesn't sound too offensive, so under a bit of a bush, so never know, people don't stick their detectors under there so much. Hope it's not a bit of rust. It's starting to get a bit audible. I don't really like them being that loud this early. I don't hold out great hopes. Ah, there we go. Old mate's little brother, slug gun pellet. So there you go. Little slug gun pellet sitting on the surface. Bugger. Alrighty guys, we're back at camp and look who I found. Got Andy and Scotty here. Look at him. Woo, loving it. Oh, there he is, popped out from behind.
What's happening?
Oh, not a lot, mate. Thanks for the invite down. Another little camping session.
Absolutely.
Apart from the fact there's no gold here. All's good.
I thought you wanted your suggestion.
Actually, it was my suggestion. You gave me options. And we got Steve here. You might recognise Steve. He's been to a few of the sub stays. Got the shirt. Just hidden. I got young Bazza over here having a few chips. So do check his channel out, 3D Life. And if you want any gold pans, he'll post them out, $5 a pan, various colours. Anyway, guys, I reckon it's almost dinner time.
I think you're getting right on the point, Pete. Let's get into dinner.
No worries. Oh, sneaking up on you. Well guys, here's James. He's joined us this morning. He's got his little sluice going here in the creek, trying to hope to find his fortune, I suppose.
Nice warm day today.
Yeah, not used to this warm weather.
Oh, it's cooler, isn't it?
But no, very good.
I got a few specs, about 4 or 5 per pan. I did 3 pans from this little spot, so I thought I might fill up a bucket and see how we go with it.
Well, you're doing better than me. I got about 1 spec yesterday, and that's about the extent of it. So, good job.
First pan, new day. So if I figure, hey.
Yeah, why not? Righto guys, so it is a new morning. Yeah, it was pretty good light last night. Sat around the fire, had a few beverages, but yeah, so we're going to get stuck back into it today. Not going to get too adventurous, I'm going to have a crack right here. So there's a bit of an inside-ish bend and some gravel, and apparently the boys were saying that, yeah, don't go too deep, it's not there, it's pretty much in the surface gravel. So let's test that theory. I'm willing to test anything because what I was doing yesterday wasn't working. Anyway guys, I'm going to get set up, see what we can get onto. The most accessible area produced the best gold. Surprising. Yeah, we head down the creek to the hardest spot to get to, thinking that's going to be the place to go, but apparently not. Right beside the road is. So I'll just give you a bit of a shot of this pan. Alrighty guys, check this out. There we go. So that's not a bad little result. It was a bit of old mate that sort of took off down the back, but yeah, best pan yet. Alrighty guys, got about half a dozen specs in that last one. Where I'm getting the material from is just here. So this is actually like an island. So the creek does run over the other side. You probably can't really see it over there. But the creek's sort of split here. So a bit of an island. Somewhat an inside bend. Yeah, I'll give you a bit of a look what we got. I don't know. I might take another scrape along here and see how we go. So there we go guys. Another half a dozen specs, so not too bad, but yeah, I think we can do better than that. We'll have another crack. Well, another pan. Oh, it's half a dozen bits. Pretty much a bit of flour gold and a couple of little tiny fly specks. But yeah, nothing great, nothing like the first pan, unfortunately. Half a dozen of them would go down really well, but I'll give you a look at this one. Alrighty guys, so there it is. Another half a dozen little bits, but yeah, it all adds up, but yeah, a bit of fun. Don't know how much more I can take. The old back doesn't like this bending over stuff. Alrighty guys, just another pan. Yeah, look, another half a dozen specs or so. This was in a different spot. I thought I'd just try around the bend a bit more. Not around the bend, around the little island a little bit more to see how it went. But yeah, same sort of result, so I'll give you a bit of a look at that one. So where I was before was just up along the edge there, and I've sort of just moved around to where the shovel is. To this little hole here. So I've got it out of there, this one. So yeah, not a bad result. Alright guys, so there we go. Not a bad result. Another half a dozen little bits there, a bit of floury stuff. Good stuff. Righto, well I think the gold here is good enough to get the old gold thingy out. So we're going to run the old gold thingy for a bit, see if we can somewhat replicate these pans. I know a lot of times you cherry pick these pans, you high bank and you don't seem to do any better. But this time, hopefully, we'll be able to get something for our troubles. Alright, so there's a little Bella. Done a little bit of gardening. But here it is, the gold thingy. 7.0.5. No more modifications since the last time I was out. So we've got the pump set up there on the other side of Basil. I think I'm going to start digging out this little stretch here first and we'll run that through. See how that goes, and hopefully, yeah, after a little bit we'll do a half top mat cleanup and see if it is hopefully paying as good as it was in the pans. Alrighty guys, let's get cracking. Guys, so we've ran a little bit of material. So we're going to do a top mat check just to see if we're on it or not, because we did sort of go down a little. We just didn't do the top gravels like we were doing earlier. So, but the rocks got bigger, so we thought go down where the big rocks are at. Hopefully might be a bit of gold dropping out. So this is our hole. So yeah, as you can see, we sort of just dug in same sort of area, but just went a little bit deeper. Okay, so looking in the top mat, can't be seeing any big ones up there, so that's a bit of a bugger. But anyway, we'll get this top mat out. We'll leave the rest for now. Have a bit of a clean up of that and see if we've got any colour. Righto guys, so there we go. That's just the top mat. So we're hoping anything large has gone down to the second mat. But yeah, look, it's okay, but it's not fabulous for how much we shoveled. But anyway, we might give it another run and see how that one goes. So I tell you what guys, it's hard yakka digging in this gravel. It's quite compact and hard. Yeah, it gives you a bit of a workout and I'm pretty buggered. Shifted a fair bit of material then, just worked my way around here. So I sort of started there, you can see where the dirty water is, heading around towards that big rock over there, so moved a bit of material. So we'll see what that got us. Yeah, so I put the dream mat on this time, just to make sure we caught everything. Hate to be shoveling all this gravel and lose some. Rightio, I've had a bit of a look, can't see too much in the box. So we'll get this top mat out first, we'll give it a clean out. Let's see how we went. Well guys, a little bit disappointing. I'd done the top mat and the bottom back mat, and that's the result. Probably a little less than last time, so that's a bit of a bugger. But anyway, hopefully it escaped into the main mat, and we get a bit more than that. We'll get that cleaned up, see how we go. Well guys, not great. I've just done the bottom mat, and there's even less in that, so not the greatest success today. But other than that, it's been a great day. Been camping with the boys, and got Steve down there. He was on the high banker. He's got some similar numbers, probably a little bit better. James is up over the hill, digging up some lead shot with the L6. So anyway, I'll show you what I got, and then we'll do a snuffer dump, and we'll see what we got for the trip. Rightio, so there we go. One little line up there. So that's the bottom mat and the dream mat. So not fabulous, but anyway, we'll do a little snuffer dump and we'll see what we got in total. Alrighty guys, so there it is, our little happy smile. Oh, it's not too bad. Bit of fun out in the bush, doing a bit of camping. Don't think it'll weigh much, but anyway, good times. Hey guys, well that's about it for this session. So yeah, gold front not so great, it was alright. We got a happy little golden smile, but the best part of the trip was catching up with these boys. That was the main event of this one for sure. No, it's good catching up. James popped in for the day, got himself a little bit of gold, a little bit of lead shot. So yeah, jump on his channel, JM Prospecting. The two brothers, Andy and Scott. So yeah, two brothers prospecting, we all know that one. And if you haven't got on their channel, jump on. We've got Steve over here. You do have a YouTube channel, don't you? No?
No, he has to pay. He has to pay dirt.
Grubby's pay dirt.
But he does have Grubby's Pay Dirt, so check him out. He on eBay. So I guess if you look up Grubby's Pay Dirt, you'll be able to find Steve there and grab one of his pay dirts and support him. Anyway guys, that's about it from me and these guys. So we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.
There you guys.